Well, how you doing? This is Bob from Makana Odyssey, and today I want to talk to you about addiction and how we might be able to help ourselves get out from under using meditation and crystals. Now, you know, meditation is magnificent, as I've told you, for everything. So, on addiction, addiction has many faces. It isn't only drugs and alcohol like people think when they say, I'm an addict. Well, it's not only, or an alcoholic. It's not only that. It's all these things like the root of the tree that bring us there. Things like no self-worth, or things like you've been abused in a marriage or a situation, whatever. You're kicked around. You feel to be less than human. You're always put down. Stuff of this sort. Fear of being alone. So one of the ways, of course, the main way really, is to find a way to love yourself more, to understand yourself, to stop disliking yourself, to stop destroying yourself. Now, of course, a wonderful stone for that is rose quartz, but there's more to it than that. The idea is, again, to find out who we are and what's going on around us, to get the roots of that tree and clean them so it becomes a beautiful tree. You know, even the tree of life that we all wear, some I don't, but some people wear it, the roots of the tree of life were really rooted in hell in some ways, believe it or not, according to some people. The top was the blossoming of life, and the bottom sort of has roots in the underworld, in a sense. There's more to it than that, but that's for another video. At any rate, so now we need to find a way to gain our self-confidence, to understand that we are magnificent in every way, that we are souls and we are beautiful. We are Indiana Jones blown him up a billion times. An adventurer. Our soul is an adventurer. This life is an adventure. And it's moving along on these different adventures, looking for perfection. It needs the human, because the human is like a cyborg to the soul. It helps it experience all these different things. But humans are a little bit defective, as you probably know already. And the human mind, a lot of times, is your worst enemy. See, the soul gets in there, but you still have your human mind. And the human mind is a troublemaker, for lack of a better expression. It definitely is a troublemaker. So, in the spiritual sense, it's a troublemaker. So now we want to find a way to love ourselves more and to get rid of the addiction. Whether or not that addiction you're getting rid of is a bad relationship or a bad friendship, or, you know, when I say relationship, like marriage or living together, or bad friendship, or that feeling that we're not good enough, that we do not like ourselves much. We want to get rid of that. Once we get rid of that, the drugs and alcohol, for some people that they take, that's going to go with it. Because you see, what's feeding that is the root of the tree. Because the root of the tree is picking up from the soil if it's a tree. But in this case, it's picking up all that negativity and stuff like this, and all that self-hatred or whatever we have. And it's making a tree that looks good, but it's poison. It's poison fruit. So now we're going to clean that up. And how we start is through meditation. Meditation is magnificent in every single way. Monks have been doing it for years, forever. And believe me, they'd rather do that than eat. That's how magnificent it can be. We here in the West are a little bit different. We're not programmed in that same way. But we can program ourselves enough to benefit from the wonderful things that meditation offers us. So we talked about this particular meditation before, but we'll go over it again. You sit down, you get a nice quiet spot where nobody's bothering you. And you're going to put a rose quartz in your left hand. And then a smoky quartz in your right hand. And just sit there quietly. And maybe make a mantra. You should make a mantra telling yourself in your mind as you sit there with your eyes closed. I free myself. I free myself from this destructive behavior. This behavior that I am destroying myself. I free myself from this. I free the addiction and the hatred and all these things that are around me. I free it. But most of all, I free myself so that I can be that magnificent soul that I was meant to be. I free myself so I can love me. I can love myself. So you might want a mantra, something like that, but you can use your own mantra. Just figure one out. Now you do that every day for 10 minutes until you can graduate and go longer and longer and longer. Even if you don't get to the meditative state right away, that's okay. As long as you get to that relaxation, where you relax all the way down, you keep telling yourself this. It's sort of like you're hypnotizing yourself, giving yourself suggestions to help that destructive behavior. Even overeating, so where you're too heavy, is an addiction as well. So all of these things you can free yourself from. Some people do have to go to rehab for drugs and alcohol, and I agree with that 100%. I am not a doctor, naturally. But when you go to rehab, you can carry certain stones with you. One stone you can carry with you, of course, is amethyst, and wear it. Amethyst has many, many names, but some people call it the sober stone because it helps you with sobriety. It helps you to dissolve or at least get a handle on those destructive urges. Labradorite is another one that you can carry with you, which also helps in that area. So these are stones that you can take with you. Now, I would lay myself down. After I do this meditation and the mantra, I lay myself down, and I'm going to use several stones. I'm going to, of course, use the chakra stones, but I'm going to add some. And of course, on top, I'm going to use a clear quartz. The clear quartz is an amplifier, but it is also a stone that helps us with our higher self, helps us get to that spirit realm. It can be used anywhere on the body, not just the crown chakra. That's how magnificent of a stone it is. It is a master healer. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to put right here lapis lazuli. Now, lapis lazuli is a stone that helps you to communicate. It also helps you to be able to understand yourself better. It helps you to with willpower in many ways. It is a magnificent stone as well. Then I'm going to, of course, use a green stone here. Now, on my heart. Now, that green stone could be jade, or it could be even green calcite. And you might want to put right next to it a rose quartz for love. On your solar plexus chakra, of course, you want to use a yellow stone. Now, that yellow stone, again, yellow calcite I feel is a very good stone to use there, but you can use yellow tiger's eye, which is also a stone of strength. Now, right below your belly button, which is your sacral chakra, there's where you want to put a carnelian. Carnelian is a stone of courage. It's a stone that helps you to be able to do things that you might not have the courage to do or the will to do. It is definitely a stone of willpower as well, and of course courage and self-worth. So I would definitely have that there. Now, the bottom chakra, which is right at the very bottom of your tailbone, but in the front it would be in your groin area, you would use a red stone, like jasper. Next to it, I would put a garnet. Garnet also is a wonderful stone to help with addiction in many ways. So I would definitely have a garnet there. On each leg, I would put, again, a clear quartz. Just one on the top of the leg, one on each side. And the bottom, before you lay down, put a black stone, like tourmaline or obsidian, for grounding, and then lay there. Now, the stones, the extra stones, you thought I forgot the third eye. I have it. Here, I would put right between my eyes, right here, I would put azurite. It's a wonderful stone for helping you with the spirit world, helping you to open up your mind. Above that, I would put gem silica. And right here, on the hairline, I would put a piece of sucralite. Now those three stones, they work together and help you to open your third eye, help you to get into the spirit realm with the clear quartz on top. Lay there, and you're going to see magnificent things happen. I have never had a customer that didn't lay down, that has laid down, I should say, that didn't see light and didn't see different things with this combination of stones. It is magnificent. Lay there and allow the stones to do their work. But remember, I said it before, I didn't say in the beginning here, the belief system, the belief in the gods, the belief in your particular god, they're going to help. They're going to light this right up, light you up. Now, you could also come and see me or another healer. I am a healer, a proven healer in many ways. I have worked very hard to prove myself a healer, and I have done a lot of work that I'm just very happy with, but most of all the people are happy with. Although it is not me that is healing, actually it is my gods healing through me. I'm just a vessel. But I am very good at what I do, and I'm not bragging, it's just the way it is. I am. I've had lots and lots of customers, and they all walk away happy in one way or another. So come and see me as well. Now, this is what I would do. I would try to go into a slight meditative state while I'm laying down also. I know it's a long process, 10 minutes you're going to be sitting doing meditation, then you're going to lay down. That's okay, because you need the work. Nothing is going to come easy. You have to work at it. You have to believe. And it is going to come for you, but you've got to put the effort into it. And the belief system is because when you believe, the world is yours. Remember, even though I'm not a Christian, I told you, I said this before and I'll say it again. When Jesus said, those with the faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain, he wasn't talking about a mountain. He was talking about moving the mountain that's in your way for perfection. That's what he was talking about. So remember that. And then the world will be yours. The great life that you want will be yours. Freedom will be yours. And we do strive for freedom. Freedom of feeling good, freedom of knowing we're a magnificent soul. That's what we're looking for. Okay? Now, before I completely end this, I want to thank some people. I want to thank all the people that did subscribe to my channel and all the people that follow my different posts and read my videos. I listen to my videos. And also, I want to thank the people at the rock shop here in Castleberry called Everyone is a Gem. They had me there on Wednesday. I did a couple of healings. It was magnificent. The woman, again, that runs that place is really a wonderful person. I want to thank you very much, and I look forward to us hopefully getting together again. So, Again, I want to thank all the subscribers, and please make me happy. Subscribe to me again, this way I can thank you again, and like my videos, and leave some comments if you want to give me suggestions. I'm open. I would love suggestions. I love comments. So please help me out. Give me some comments and some likes, and of course subscribe. Namaste and blessed be.